Hey, boys and girls. Thought I would read a little bit more to you today from Jeannie B. Let's see. All right. Jeannie B was checking out what was going on in her backpack when we left off. I opened it up to see the trouble. Philip said to please get him out of there right exactly now on account of hula girl Dolores was poking him with her pointy, hard hands. I took him out and put him on my bed. Okay, you can stay out here for one more day, Phil, I said, but tomorrow we're going to have to ride in the backpack with Dolores, or else you won't be able to go fly to Hawaii with us. Just then, chill bumps came up on my arms. Hawaii, Phil, I whispered. We're really, really, really going to Hawaii. After that, I jumped off my bed and I straightened out my arms and I zoomed around my room like I was flying some more. The next morning, we took baby Ollie to my grandma and grandpa Miller's house because that is where his vacation was going to be. I kissed him goodbye and I pretended I would miss him. Goodbye, little Ollie. I wish you could come with us, I said real sad. Everyone smiled at me. Nice fibs are okay to say, I think, only I'm not sure of the exact ruling on that. After all of us said goodbye, me and Mother and Daddy drove to the airport, and then what do you know? We started waiting in a million jillion lines. First, we waited in the getting our car into the parking lot line. Then we waited in the shuttle bus line, and the give the man your suitcase line, and the get your boarding passes here line. After that, there was just one more line to go to. It is called the Now We're Going to Look Through All Your Stuff with Our X-Ray Vision line. Their line is exactly like the lines at Disneyland, except for it's longer. Plus, there's no actual ride at the end. While I waited, I unzipped my backpack and I checked on my toys. Philip Johnny Bob made grumpy elephant eyes at me. Dolores keeps poking me. Tell her to stop poking me, he grouched. He turned back to Dolores and he did a grrr. Stay on your own side of the backpack, and I mean it, he said. Just then, Daddy grabbed my backpack. He quick zipped it up and he shoved it onto the X-ray vision machine. Only too bad for Philip Johnny Bob, because he wasn't actually expecting that situation and the machine was very dark inside. Hey, who turned out the lights? He shouted. Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Suddenly, the X-ray vision man stopped the machine. Who said that? He snapped. Is someone trying to play games? Daddy did a little smile. My daughter here said it, he told them. Sometimes she pretends that she's, a stuffed elephant. The X-ray vision man looked at Daddy real suspicious. Then a lady pulled us out of the line, and she made us hold out our arms, and she waved a giant wand all around ourselves. I clapped, very thrilled. Hey, this is just like America's Most Wanted, I said. The lady said this was not a joke, little miss. I stopped clapping. The airport does not have a good sense of humor. Here, I'll show you the picture. All right, we're going to move to Chapter 4, Being a Sandwich. After we got to our plane gate, we waited and waited some more. Then at last, a man said it was time for us to board the airplane. Board the airplane is the airport word for, what do you know, another dumb bunny line. Only good news. This time we were near the front. And so finally, we got to our seats. I get the window seat. I get the window seat, I called real loud. Then I ran there speedy quick, and I sat right down. There was a teensy little shade on the window. I pushed it up and pulled it down. It was a little bit stuckish. That's how come I kept pushing and pulling and pushing and pulling until it loosened up. Pretty soon I tapped on Mother and Daddy. Watch me, okay? Watch me work the window shade, I said. I took a big breath and started right in. Up and down, up and down, up and down, I said. I stopped and breathed again. Then I speeded up a little bit. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Just then, Mother reached out her hand and she stopped my progress. Okay, good, fine, excellent shade work. Thank you very much, she said. Then she buckled my seatbelt. I stretched out my legs as long as they would go, and guess what? They reached all the way to the seat in front of me. Whoa, my legs are as tall as a giant, I said. I flattened my feet against the seat, and I pushed and scratched some more. Then all of a sudden, the lady in front of me popped up like a jumping jack, and she spun around real angry. Would you please stop kicking my seat, she grouched. I don't like having my seat kicked. Mother quick took my legs down. Oh, Ma, I'm sorry, she said. It's her first plane trip. I looked at Mother very cautious, but I wasn't even kicking her seat, I said. My legs were just being tall. You could see her feet on the back of that seat. The lady made a huh sound, and she turned around again. After that, I stayed real still, and I didn't move my muscles. Only wait a second. Hold the phone. Just then, I spotted the cutest thing I ever saw, and it's called, hey, there's a little tray on the back of the grouchy lady's seat, and it's folded up real flat. I leaned up and opened it. Huh, what will they think of next, I said. I practiced folding it in and out. Watch me, Mother, watch me, Daddy, I said. I stood up tall to demonstrate. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and bam! The grouchy lady popped up again. What in heaven's name are you doing now? She grouched. I did a gulp. I'm demonstrating my tray table, I said. Mother's face looked embarrassed. She said she's sorry again. The lady did a snort and turned back around. Please, Jeannie B, said Mother, behave yourself. Do not touch that lady's seat one more time. I slumped way down in my seat. Then I reached into my backpack and I pulled out Philip Johnny Bob and I whispered in his soft ear, do not touch that seat right there, or a grouchy lady will snap your trunk off, I said. Philip raised his eyebrows. I can't touch it, he asked, not even with my little pinky toe? I thought for a second. Well, okay, I guess you could touch it with your little pinky toe, but that's all, I said. And so very careful, Philip reached out and he touched the lady's seat with his pinky toe. All right, we're going to stop right there. We will see what happens next when we read the next time, okay? All right, bye for now.